and welcome to Midnight Scribe's Creative Vibes, where we speak to the best of the bronies and discover what makes them tick. Now, my guest tonight is a guy who I'm sure will strike a chord with you. And yes, I did only say that because I need to prepare for my pun off with Ty and Dagger. He's an up-and-coming musician who's part of Team OK, the charity bronies who've taken the motto "Friendship is Magic" to a whole new level. It's ChordCatcher. Chord, how are you doing?
Hello, I'm alright, thanks. How are you?
I'm pretty good. Can't complain at all. Where do I start? I mean, you do a lot of great work for the community. How did you get involved?
Oh, thank you. I actually got thrown in by one of my friends. I'm sure everyone will have heard of Paper Drop, the incredible artist. He just messaged me one day going, "Psst, Chord." I went, "What?" And he threw me in the chat and I was like, "Hi." And since then, I've been doing streams, I've been doing whatever I can to help.
It's nice to know you and I fell into the community in basically the same way.
Pretty much. I got thrown into it.
You got thrown in, and I got yanked into a call with are you familiar with the MBS show?
Yeah, I've been on it, actually.
Yeah, I got yanked into a show a few episodes back, and it's like, oh, wasn't expecting this. Oh, crikey, I'm talking on air. No.
I was pretty much like that as well.
Oh, I know. Actually, it's his fault now that this has happened. It's his flipping fault. So if he's listening, it's your fault, Norman. I'm coming
we love
for
you,
you.
Norman.
We love you, Norman. Hear the baying crowds. Ah.
Oh, bless him. He does good work.
Oh, definitely. He's an incredibly talented, really nice guy. I mean, but going back to Team OK just for a moment, I mean, what has the experience been like as being part of this group?
It's been wonderful, to be honest. I never thought I'd meet so many incredible people. Like, it's mind-boggling how many artistic, incredibly talented people there are in Team OK. And I've met so many people that I never would have without being in Team OK. I'm eternally grateful for Paper throwing me in.
It's certainly a great way to get involved with the community. I mean, were you a fan of the show before you became part of the community, or is it like a sort of vice versa situation?
Well, I've got quite a common story about being a part of the fandom because, of course, I'm a child of the internet, not gonna lie, and I saw it on one of the sites that I used to frequent, which is quite embarrassing, which was Funny Junk. Do not like that site anymore, but I saw it and someone had made a post about it, and I thought, I kind of want to mock this, but I want to know what I'm talking about. So I watched the first episode. Then I watched the second one. Then it was the first season and the second season, and here I am.
I know precisely what you're on about. It's the exact same thing I went through. You know, you watch the first episode thinking, that's the only one I'm going to watch. I'll just see what it's like and then retreat. And then, yeah, like several seasons later, you're just kind of addicted.
Yeah, I never thought that I'd like it. And then all of a sudden I was like, I want to know what happens. Give me more ponies.
So you came a fan of the show, and then you came through to the community. I mean, what do you think of the community? I mean, particularly as a member of Team OK, which is obviously quite a benevolent group because it's involved with, raising funds for people in need and so on. I mean, do you see quite a good side to the community always, or like, what's your particular stance?
To be honest, I've seen both sides of the community. I've seen when it's gone bad, and I've seen when it goes good. But I'm just glad to be part of the good side.
Well, definitely, and the good side you are. I mean, the work Team OK has done over, the last wee while has been absolutely immense. I mean, it was one of the first groups in the community that I heard of when I sort of made my resurgence back in, and it's just amazing, like the fact that a group of like-minded individuals from around the globe are coming together to help other people with their talents.
It is quite incredible. I mean, we have bronies from everywhere. I mean, me, myself, I'm in the United Kingdom. I'm English. Of course, we have Australian, Spanish, Estonian. It's incredible just how many people around the world there is that are all helping towards this one cause.
And it's great to see that, a community like ours hasn't got borders. Everyone's on the same level, and people are communicating like this and getting together and becoming friends over the love of a kids show.
Specifically a girls' kids show. Which I don't think anyone at Hasbro thought that this was going to happen.
Yeah, there must be someone in the marketing department who's either got fired or got a very big raise.
Yeah.
Just like there's someone like there must be a chart somewhere in Hasbro of like one of these sort of Excel spreadsheets with like the bar graphs, and it's just going like A-Maid for 5-year-old girls, and it's just like, okay, we've got some 5-year-old girls, we've got some 6-year-old boys, 26-year-old men. Where do these come from?
And why are they the biggest bar on our chart? What's going on?
This is not possible.
It's impossible.
But it is. I mean, it is one of those shows that has just managed to catch on with an audience that it wasn't exactly aiming to go for. I mean, it reminds me of, actually, dare I mention, I'm going to get killed for saying this, Balamori.
I was never actually a fan of Balamori, but I know a lot of people who were.
Yeah, it's for those of you out with the United Kingdom, Balamori was a kids' TV show from around about a decade ago, which was in this seaside town called Balamori with very colourful houses, annoying theme tune, and for some reason it became extremely popular with university students.
What's the story of Balamori? Wouldn't you like
to know? Like, I may not be in tune, but listen, you're a musician. I mean, I've seen some of the work you've done. Like, I know you recently covered A Long Way from Equestria by Mando Pony and Acoustic Brony, which was like really good. You've got a lot of great feedback from that.
I have, and it's quite shocked me, to be honest, because I didn't think it was all that good. I can't believe how much good feedback I've gotten from it.
Well, I mean, people like acoustic music, and it's a good wee track, and you've got a really nice voice. I mean, music's kind of your thing. Is there a particular future in terms of tracks or projects you got on the side? I
have, actually. There are a lot of things that I want to cover still in the fandom, because there's just so many fantastic songs out there. And I'm actually, I'm in talks with another Brony musician, and we're going to do a collab soon, hopefully.
Oh, you're keeping that name. You must give us a bit of a hint of who it is. If you can't say the name, give us some sort of...
He's been likened to aviators. It's not actually aviators, though.
Ah, very intriguing. Well, I'll tell you what, answers on a postcard if you happen to guess who that person is.
You should. He's very talented.
I have to ask as well, because I must admit, when I saw the artwork for this particular episode, not knowing a lot about yourself, I saw the picture and I thought, oh, that's really cute. And then I looked at your cutie mark. Now, obviously, I know now it was a musician symbol. It was I can't remember quite what the symbol is off the top of my head.
It's a C clef.
A C clef. I did music at higher. I got a D. I wasn't good. So, generally, when I saw your cutie mark, I actually thought it was a Victorian door handle.
Yeah, it does kind of look like that. But yeah, I didn't want it to be like standard, because loads of people have gone for music notes and treble clefs and just the usual things you just see about musician cutie marks. So I thought, what's an unusual clef? And I remember seeing a C clef while doing my music GCSEs. I thought, not many people have that. And then, of course, I got into Team OK, and Sketchy Sounds has the exact same one.
All right, so you got the same one as well?
Yeah.
I should know. I did interview him a few weeks back.
Yeah, he's got a C clef as a cutie mark as well. I had no idea until I joined Team OK. I thought I was being like unique. But I suppose with that many bronies around, you can't really find one that no one else has.
Oh, there must be somewhere, and there must be some sort of cutie mark that no one's gone for. Well, I can think of one or two people that bronies would have gone for, but I also know why they would have gone for them as well. So I suppose I just wonder which ones. What do you reckon might not have been chosen as a cutie mark?
I would say like things like weaponry and that, but Animated James has a gun on his, so I don't know. It's just everything seems to be a cutie mark nowadays, especially with some of the let's say the black and red Alicorn OCs that we all love so much.
Yeah, I'm with you. I know what you're on about.
Some of those cutie marks are a bit extravagant, I'll say.
Oh, I think that's definitely fair enough. I mean, but in terms of, you mentioned that you've got collaborations sort of in the pipeline. Are there other people you'd like to collaborate with, either musically or otherwise?
Oh, so many people. I know so many musicians that I'd love to have a chance to collaborate with. I mean, of course, going back to the cover that's on my YouTube channel, Mando Pony and Acoustic Brony, both of those are sort of my goal to at least talk to and maybe even collaborate with at some point, because those two are the main ones that inspired me to actually do music in the community. But I know of a ton of people, it's pretty much thanks to liking these beats, which is obviously Lycan and Fritzy Beats' radio show on Cantlot Hill. There's so many people on there that I'd love to collaborate with as well, and I know quite a few of them, and I may be just sort of hinting towards them. It's like, do you need anyone? I'm here.
Have you? Well, give us a bit more of a hint. Well, actually, say a name. Heck, who knows? I mean, maybe if we mention it now in a couple of episodes, if it does happen, we can take credit.
Well, how long have you got? Because I've got a list.
Oh, well, I'll tell you what. How about I give you a countdown and you start... I'll tell you what, I'm going to give you a full 60 seconds.
Full 60 seconds? I could name about 100 people.
Right, I'll tell you what, make it rapid fire then, right? I'll give you a countdown. Are you ready? Okay?
I got a second.
3.
Yeah, okay, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
Spectrum Music, Horse Within, Micro Thunder, Fritzy Beat, Acoust, Homage. Oh my god, there's just so many people. I can't keep up with myself.
Keep trying, man.
Metalcore Pony, Electro Blitz, Forever Freest, Vassislav. I can never say his name. Vassislav.
Hang on, wait. I'm introducing a challenge. You've got a ukulele or a guitar at hand. Why not put some music to it?
Oh god. I probably can't.
Just try. Come on. You're doing it for your life.
I'm doing it for my life. I'm going to get killed if I don't.
Sing the people's names. Go for it, you know. Mando Pony, Acoustic Pony. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, God. Actually, because I've got my guitar in my hand, I'm going to put that down for a second, because I want my ukulele for this. Because ukulele is just so much happier. Horse Within and Fritzy Beat, Homage and Acoust. Luna Jax, Cody, Horse Within and Vassislav. Sights Unseen, Spectre Pony, Micro Thunder, Fritzy Beats. And finally, my goal would be to collab with Acoustic Brony and Mando Pony. Sure, that works.
Yeah, it does the job. Why not? We'll put some bongos in it, turn it to a Mark Ronson production.
Oh, Mark Ronson can make music out of anything, can't he?
Oh, I know, exactly. Like, if you were to give him some vegetables, he could probably turn it into, like, a brass orchestra.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it past him, to be honest.
He's probably done it. I mean, he probably has, actually. He probably did it on Amy Winehouse's album.
Yeah.
There's probably a track in this, like, you know, like, they tried to make me go to rehab, but I said something else with veg. I don't know, I can't think of anything that rhymes. What rhymes with tried to make me go to veg?
Said and veg, that'll do. And I said veg.
Well, there's not really much else I can say about that music. I mean, that was just absolutely fantastic. I mean, obviously, clearly there's a lot of ponies in the community that you're a big fan of, but how about in the show? I mean, is there a particular pony or episode you enjoy in the show?
Oh, favourite pony? That's a bit of a loaded question. But I'm just going to have to stick with my guns and be honest, and it's got to be the Princess of the Night. It's got to be Luna.
Ooh, very intriguing. Why Luna?
I don't know, to be honest. I think that she came into it a bit as sort of an outcast and was the villain of the first, obviously, the pilot episodes. And I just love the way that they've made her grow into a character. She's becoming more and more part of the show, and I love it. It's brilliant. And plus, there's been some great fandom songs about her.
Oh, definitely. I mean, she seems to have taken a personality all of her own in the fandom with some of the songs and artwork that's been done. Yeah,
she's absolutely brilliant. Speaking of which, actually, Dark Flame, he does Student of the Night, and that is actually one of my favourite blogs on Tumblr. So again, Luna. I just can't get enough of Luna.
Oh, nothing wrong with that at all. I mean, Luna's an absolutely fantastic pony, and of course, I think secretly everyone does like a villain.
Yeah. You've got to like a villain at least a little bit.
Oh, definitely. Especially if there's as well written as Luna was, especially in the earlier episodes. Now she's obviously a good guy, but you know, it's great to see that transformation for the episodes.
Yeah, that's I just love I love the Luna episodes as well, especially the one with Sweetie Belle. I can't remember the name of it for the life of me, but it's with the headdress for Sapphire Shores that she ruins for Rarity. And Luna comes in and shows her. I can't remember the episode name.
Oh, I'm not the best person to ask episode names. I am not an expert on.
I'm sure people listening will know what episode I'm talking about. I hope I described it well enough.
Oh, no doubt the fans will, and I expect that somewhere in the comments there will be someone actually shouting out the name of the episode in caps lock just to remind us.
Yeah. Yeah. So, it's this, you need to know!
Well, I'll tell you what, there's one thing I just want to follow up there, because you're obviously mentioned about, we were talking about Luna there, and about how she's kind of transformed from bad guy to good guy.
Yeah.
What I find interesting is that on your DeviantArt, where you do quite a lot of your artwork, there's you've got a sort of personnel page, where you talk a little bit about yourself, and there's a quote on it that I find quite interesting, your personal quote. And I'm just going to read it out just now for the audience. Let me give it a shot. I see now that the circumstances of one's birth are irrelevant. It is what you do with the gift of life that determines who you are. Now, two things.
I love that quote.
Yeah, I was going to say, firstly, that ain't your quote. That's from Mewtwo, isn't it?
That's Mewtwo, that is.
Pokemon, I knew it. I knew it.
It's my favourite quote of all time, and it came from the Pokemon movie. How good is that?
Oh, classic film. Love it to bits. So I'm guessing by that you must be a huge fan of Pokemon as well and part of that fandom.
Yeah.
Straight to the point, just yeah.
Yeah, I love Pokemon. I've played every single game. I haven't missed a single game for the Game Boys and DS. I've played Pokemon Stadium. I played Pokemon Snap on 64.
Oh, I love you. That I've got those games. I've never been able to speak to anyone about them. Pokemon Snap. Let's talk about that.
So good. Oh, I love Pokemon Snap. It's been quite a long time since I played it, but it was such a great game.
Oh, it's just absolutely fantastic. The idea of making a game purely about taking pictures of Pokemon and that's it, and it just works. It's just really good.
And you had the secrets where if you threw a rock in a specific place and something tumbled down, a new Pokemon would come out and you take a picture of it. It was such a well-made game.
Yeah, I mean, I'm actually really surprised they never did another one.
I know. I was looking forward to it, but it never came out.
I know, it's like, I keep hoping they might have released one for the Wii U on the basis they brought back so many franchises for it, but it doesn't seem to be happening.
I'm still holding out hope. I really want to play another one. Pokemon Snap 2. It's got to happen. 2016, come on.
Oh, yeah, please, I really... Make it... Hang on, wait a second. Nintendo, if you're listening to this, which you obviously are, because we are an absolutely brilliant podcast with excellently talented people on board, make this game, for goodness sake. Make it for the NX. Make it for Wii U. Make a download title. I don't care, just make it.
Make it for any console. And not first. Anything you can make it for, make it.
Make it for the Sega Mega Drive. They could do with a hit.
Oh, the Sega Mega Drive. It's been a while since I've heard that name.
Oh, listen, I'm a video game collector. I own them all.
I never actually had a Sega Mega Drive. It's one of the few ones that I didn't have.
Actually, is that you haven't got a Mega Drive?
No, I never did.
What do you have?
Oh. How long you got?
Oh, well, are we going to have to get the ukulele out and do another fast one?
I don't think I'll be able to do that. I've got all the handhelds that I can think of. Just if you can think of a handheld games console, I've got it essentially. But I've got an Xbox One. Don't kill me, please.
Oh, why? Why? Why?
I know.
Why? Actually, you know what? Forget it. It's just in this interview now. Thanks for coming on board tonight.
I know. Shoot me now.
No, I shouldn't criticise. I'm not here. I apologise. That's incredibly immature for me.
It's fine. I agree with you. I have it because I had an Xbox 360. I played with my friends, and I got the Xbox One, and it's not that good. But obviously, original Xbox had that as well. Placed all the PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PS3. Haven't got a PS4 though. I had a real 3DO. REA.
You've got a 3DO. Oh, someone else that had a 3DO.
Made by Panasonic.
Right, hang on.
The only games console they made. Oh, my favourite game for it was Road Rash. Did you ever play Road Rash?
I've got Road Rash. It is a brilliant, brilliant game.
Such a good game. You go up to my side and hit them with a chain and they fall off the bike.
Actually, I'll tell you what, since we're talking about games, I do just have to ask, because we are running out of time slowly, since we are a huge fan of video games, where do you reckon what console do you reckon it would be great to have a My Little Pony game on? And if so, what kind of style of game do you reckon it should be?
Interesting. I reckon it'd be good on PC, to be honest. I don't know what style of game. I'd really like it to be sort of like an RPG or a JRPG sort of thing. Maybe something in the, not exactly like Skyrim, but in the realms of that sort of open world, doing quests across Equestria. I think that would be incredible. And if they could make it like that sort of quality, I would play that and then play it again, and then again, and then again. Because it'd just be fantastic.
Oh, definitely. I reckon it'd be an interesting experience, like to play something like a sort of My Little Pony open world game in this sort of Fallout 3 engine.
Oh, that'd be incredible.
Just like, it would be absolutely fantastic to watch. Just like, oh man, I would lose years to it.
Do you think they'd do it like Fallout Equestria in the Fallout engine? Have a Fallout game, but just Equestria?
Why not? I mean, listen, the modding community, as we know, particularly on PC, is huge. It's the sort of thing that if, you get the right talents behind it, it can happen.
We need to make this happen.
Well, listen, ladies and gentlemen, you've heard it here first. My Little Pony and Fallout 3 engine. This is what is going to end up happening.
Oh, I want it.
I want it now too. But I'll tell you what, before we end up going crazy over a game that doesn't exist yet, I think it's about time that we actually wrap it up. But firstly, thank you so much, Chordy, on coming on the show. It has been brilliant talking to you.
Thanks, it's been amazing talking to you as well. Thanks for having me on.
Oh, listen, no worries at all. I mean, just before we go, is there anywhere we can go to find you?
Oh, so many places, apparently. You can find me on Twitter and YouTube, and DeviantArt mostly, and all under ChordCatcher. So it'll be at ChordCatcher, YouTube/ChordCatcher, and chordcatcher.deviantart.com.
Well, and what we'll do is we'll put the links in the description below so you'll be able to see exactly where Cordy is and talk to him about his music, Team OK, and about video games as well, which is what I'll be doing after the show ends.
Can't wait.
But I'll wrap it up here just now. My thanks to Cordy for coming on the show. If you happen to be enjoying the show, if you want to volunteer, or perhaps if you're a creator in the community, you would like to perhaps even get interviewed by yours truly, why not get in contact with us? We do have a Facebook page, which is a Highland Bronies. We have a YouTube channel, which you're watching this video on, also called Highland Bronies, if you haven't noticed the title already. We've got our email there, so you'll be easy enough to send us an email and go, hey, I'm a creator, I'd like to be interviewed by that cool guy, Midnight Scribe. Is it alright if I get interviewed by him in this next episode? We will organise it all. Just get in contact with us. I love hearing from talented people who want to get interviewed by me. I'm just, oh, man.
Do you want us to start chanting and clapping?
Yeah, just like me. I'll tell you what, on that sour note, we will we will end the show. But my thanks to everyone for watching, my thanks to Cordy for being on the show, and of course the last word from Midnight Scribe is, as always, please subscribe.